Okay, peeps, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about our buys, sells, and dividends for basically this week, the week of October 29th through November 4th. Let's get it. So the first thing that we want to bring up is the dividends that we got paid for this week. So we're going to go over them right now. As you guys can see, I'm on M1. And the nice thing about M1 Finance is they kind of categorize everything in sequential order. They pretty much put it all in, based on the chronological order from day to day and the amounts and where it came from and stuff like that. So it's definitely a nice layout for sure. But anyways, so we got paid 1343 from ACP, 123 from CLM, Corner Strategic Fund. By the way, just so you guys know, with the Cornerstone Fund, CLM and CRF, they have come out with what their expected dividend payment is next year. As a matter of fact, let's type that in right now. We'll type in CLM dividend, not 2023, sorry, 2024. Okay, so here it is right here. As you guys can see, the dividend is going to get reduced. It was roughly, I believe, CLM is 0.1228 cents, so just under 13 cents, and CRF is 0.1173 cents, so just under 12 cents. They are going to get cut, unfortunately, but again, the reason being is because it's based on the percentage that they pay out to investors is based on whatever the NAV is at that current time when they make the decisions. So it's better than nothing. It sucks, but how many dividend cuts have we seen this year? Like too many because of the Fed's rate hiking cycles. So, anyways, with that being said, we got 615 from Gladstone Commercial Corp, $8.60 from RYLD. These are the Global X funds. So we got 860 from them, 507 from QYLD. This is the Russell version, NASDAQ version, 46 cents from CRF, 48 cents from SVOL, 339 from BSTZ. BSTZ actually also recently had a dividend cut for the second time this year, so that sucks. But you guys can understand the thing about the dividend cuts. If they can cut it, they can also raise it. So at some point when things turn bullish, we're expecting them to raise their dividends again. Because otherwise, what is the point of investing in it if they're not going to pay a dividend, right? So 1107 from OPP. The sister fund here, Riv, paid us 1106. We got 537 from Verizon. That's a quarterly paying one. 4 cents from PFLT and 1121 from PDI. So we're now going to go over to Robinhood. By the way, just so you all know, we have not purchased anything in M1 Finance as of this week. So we may start doing that again here soon, but we'll just have to wait and see. So we go over to Robinhood. You guys can see that we got paid $104.95 from Clip. And so that's definitely nice. And again, this was actually on the 31st. So as you guys can see on the calendar here, this is within this week. And we have not purchased any more Clip in quite some time. So you guys can see the current price. Clip has actually gone up quite a bit recently. It's currently sitting at $16.95. So we're only about $1 a share out of the money. We would, of course, like to see it go back above our cost basis. That would be fantastic. But, we're getting paid pretty good dividends in the meantime. So that's always nice. But you guys can see that basically on the month here, it's pretty much flat compared to where it started roughly about, a month ago. Down a little bit over 3 months, down quite a bit over the year. But again, once K-Web rebounds, we expect this thing to moonshot. So that's kind of what we're expecting here. So we're going to go from that to the Webull account. So on the Webull account, we'll click on the dividends tab here. You guys can see we got paid $128.18 on the 31st, which again is within this week from Clip. So that was nice. And you guys can actually see based on the huge bullish market movement we've seen in the last week. If you guys follow us on X, you guys would have noticed our chart from the stocks above the 50-day moving average on the S&P has moved up like almost 30% within a week. So it has put us quite a bit less out of the money. We'll just put it like that. So we were about negative another $600 on top of this before somewhat of the recovery. So that's Weeble. So with all that being said, we're going to go over our buys now and sells. So M1's pretty much done at this point. No buys, no sells, just the dividends. So we'll start with the crypto portfolio first. Just got to wait for it to load. Give me a second. So as you guys can see on the crypto portfolio, we have been adding some to LTCN. You can see our position getting bigger here. We have about $1,700 in that. BSCHG has stayed the same. We're currently up 11%, but again, even with this being said, we're not going to sell because we're expecting to make at least a minimum of a 50x, which is basically 5,000% during the next bull run. So we're basically in accumulation mode right now. We could take profit, but we're not going to because we don't know when the spot Bitcoin ETFs are going to come out, if they're going to come out, if the market's going to rip, and Bitcoin's going to go to 200,000 and the altcoins are going to do like 500x's and stuff like that before the next halving. So we don't want to miss out on that opportunity. That's too big of a opportunity cost for us to sell for this amount of profit right now. So we go over to the activities tab here. I don't know why it's doing this. It's kind of weird, but anyways, so if you go over to the tab here, you guys can see that we have purchased basically nothing but LTCN. So you got here on the 30th, basically in the amount of $31.63. And then again on the 31st, $31.98, 37.24, 11.21, 16.53. We have moved some funds over here because we intend to buy more crypto, so there's that. We also got paid 89 cents in dividends from our cash holdings because we're getting like, I think 5% on cash right now or something, which is definitely nice, but don't expect that to last forever. The Fed just had a pause recently again, so at some point they're going to cut. When they do, these high yielding savings accounts are going to go back down to really low levels because they track the Fed funds rate. So that is our buys on the crypto positions that we have. So if we go ahead and add up all the dividends so far, we got 77.56 plus 104.95. And we'll just throw the 89 cents in there from the savings account too, which, we're not really expecting that, but we'll take it. 128.18 from Weeble. So far up roughly about $311.58. So now we're going to go back to Robinhood. Basically, we have not purchased any OARC, Clip, Tesla, Appley, or GUI. We did purchase some AMSI. So as you guys can see, AMSI is down a little bit. So we bought, because that's pretty much the only thing that was down. So we bought $10 worth this morning. It's not much, but we bought something. And then we bought $50 worth yesterday. So we did say before that we wanted to get these positions up to basically a point where each one of these is paying us roughly between 20 to 30 bucks a month per position. So that's kind of our goals right now. Triple QY, you guys can see that's had a pretty nice rebound, so we'll take that for sure. You guys can see that we bought $30 on the 31st of last month. We are expecting to get paid $34 on the 6th, so that'll be nice. Now if we go over to JEPY, we have not purchased any of that this week, but we did purchase quite a bit during the month of October, and we're also expecting to get paid $32 on the 6th of November. So last thing I want to bring up is, so can't. Well, maybe I can. So type in Coney here. So you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we actually don't have our Coney position right now. So reason being is because we basically sold out for profit. I mean, as you guys can see, Coney's really kind of moonshot pretty hard recently. It went from 1860 all the way up to 22 bucks. So we wanted to take some profit. Um, yeah, as you guys can see here, we sold on basically yesterday, took some money off the table. Kind of wish we would have waited though. I mean, man, we would have made another dollar a share. So that sucks. But, anyways, with that being said, we made $22.21 in profit on Coney. We will be buying back in within the following weeks, but we just wanted to take some profit because I saw no reason not to. I mean, we haven't taken any gains on basically anything for a few months. And so the other thing I want to point out to you guys, I'm actually not even sure if I can show it to you here, but maybe it'll show up. Yeah, so as you guys can see, we did take profit on our right position this morning. So I'm not sure why it's showing plus 69.33. That's kind of odd, but basically we sold and took profit on this position this morning. So I can give you the guys the stats right here. Our cost basis was 10.90 a share, and we sold at 11.37 a share. So that put us basically at 17.84 in profit. So we'll add that to the total number, 40.05. So for the week, we've made $351.63. Now if we do the math on this, we'll do 1137 minus 1090 times, I believe it was 38 shares. Yeah, something like that. So 1786, I guess it was, in total profit. So yeah, it's nice to see some green in the markets. We will be buying back into Coney in the coming weeks and months because we're pretty bullish on it, and the bull market for crypto is coming here shortly. So you already know during that time frame that Coney's most likely going to skyrocket. I mean, if I'm being totally honest with y'all, it probably wouldn't be unrealistic to see Coney itself during the bull market at like 30, 40, or even $50 a share. I know that seems kind of crazy because people have been a little bearish on the old max ETFs because of the crazy sell-off we've had the last few months. But I'm telling you guys right now, the crypto bull market is usually way, way more parabolic than most people anticipate. Most people underestimate just how powerful these bull markets can be. So yeah, that's pretty much our buys, sells, and dividends for the week. We had a bunch of unexpected expenses that we didn't plan for come up, so we're going to be pulling back quite a bit on investing for the month of November, but in December we're going to ramp back up again. So yep, that pretty much sums up the video. Hope you all enjoyed this content. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts down below. What are you guys buying? What are you selling? Are you bullish, bearish? What do you guys think about the new IWMY ETF from Defiance? Are you guys bullish on that? Did you even know about it? Well, now you do. So anyways, we'll see y'all later. Peace.